I saw her 10 minutes before. Is this correct? No, it isn't. If you've ever been confused about when to use before and when to use ago, you're not alone. These words both talk about the past, but they are not interchangeable, and using them incorrectly can make your sentences sound unnatural. In this lesson, I'll explain the difference in a simple way, give you plenty of examples, and we'll also look at how to use before and ago together, and then we'll finish up with a quiz so you can practice what you've learnt. Let's get started. Ago. We use ago to say how much time has passed since something happened, and we use it with the past simple tense. It is always relative to the present, so you can think of it like counting back from the present or from now. It always follows a time expression, like 2 days or 3 weeks. So if we take a look at our timeline, you can see that now, or today, is the 23rd of March, actually. So 3 days ago, if we count back by a period of 3 days, that takes us to the 20th. A week ago, it was the 16th. So if we count back by a period of 1 week, we get to last Sunday. Let's see some example sentences. I moved to Spain 12 years ago. True story? So take a look at the timeline. Now is 2025, and if we count back by a period of 12 years, we get to 2013, which is when I moved to Spain. And you can see the tense here, moved. We use ago with the past simple tense. Another example. She called me 10 minutes ago. So if now is 12 o'clock and we count back by a period of 10 minutes, then we get to 11:50 or 10 to 12, which is when she called me. And again, we're in the past simple, called. We met a long time ago. So here we have a bit more of a vague time expression. So now, we count backwards by a long period of time, and that is when we met. One more example. I finished university, or uni for short, 22 years ago. So now is 2025, and if we count back by a period of 22 years, then we get to 2003, which is when I finished university. Now let's look at before. So before refers to a time earlier than a specific point, and the specific point can be in the past, present, or future. So it's not always relative to the present, which is a key difference between before and ago. We can use it with or without a time expression or time clause, but there is a rule for this, which I'll get into shortly. Let's start by talking about how we use before to refer to the past. And in this case, we need a time expression or a time clause. It is necessary. I saw her 2 days before the party. Let's take a look at our timeline. So today's the 23rd. We're not talking about that. Nothing to do with the present. Okay, so we're using before to say that something happened at an earlier time than a specified point in the past. So I saw her at an earlier time than our specified point, the party. Okay, so there's a connection there. We're counting backwards from a specified past point. Let's see another example. Before we met, I lived in England. So here's our timeline. So again, before introduces a specified point in the past. We met. And I'm talking about something that happened earlier than that. So at a point earlier than we met, I lived in England. Now let's take a look at how we use before for the future. And we need the time expression or time clause. It is essential. I'll finish my work before I go to bed. So in this case, before introduces a specific point in the future. I go to bed. And here we're talking about something that will happen at an earlier time than our specific future point. Okay, so I go to bed in the future, and at a point earlier than that, I will finish my work. Another example. Let's have lunch before the meeting. So here we have the meeting in the future. That is our specified future point. And at a time earlier than that, but still in the future, let's have lunch. So before introduces the specific point, the meeting, and we talk about something happening earlier than that. Now let's talk about how we use before to talk about the present. And in this case, we do not use a time expression or time clause. So, I've never seen this film before. In this case, before means at any time earlier than now. So, I've never seen this film at any point before this. Have we met before? At any time earlier than now. Now, you may have noticed that we used the present perfect in both of these examples, and that is because when we use before to refer to the present, we usually use the present perfect tense. So we use the present perfect to talk about experiences in our lives, and we don't say when the experience happened. So it fits very nicely with before, because with before we're referring to an unspecified time at some point before now. To learn more about the present perfect tense, and in fact all of the tenses, then check out my book, A Concise Guide to the English Verb Tenses. I cover all of the 12 tenses, including comparisons between some of the most confusing ones. There are timelines, lots of examples. So it's a really great resource, and you can get the PDF from my Stan store, or the paperback is available on Amazon. So I'll put the links in the description. Let's have another example with the present perfect. Have you been to London before? At some point earlier than now. Yes, I've been to London before. At some point earlier than now. Unspecified. Okay, now let's look at ago and before together. I saw her 3 days ago, but we met before that. So if we look at our timeline, I saw her, we count back 3 days before now. I saw her 3 days ago, but we met before that. So here we're using before to refer to a specified point in the past, or something that happened earlier than that. So I saw her. This is our specified past point. And earlier than that, we met. So I have one more example. I went to Paris 2 months ago, but I had been there once before that. So again, here is our timeline. And I went to Paris 2 months, counting back from now. So we're using ago, but before that, at a point earlier than our specified past time of me going to Paris, I went there before. Okay, let's have a quick review. We use ago to say how much time has passed since something happened. And we use the past simple. We're counting backwards from the present. We use before to refer to a time earlier than a specific point, which can be in the past, present, or future. Now it's time to test what you've learnt with the quiz. So first, listen to the sentence and read it on the screen. Pause the video and think about your answer, and then restart the video and check your answer. I started learning English 5 years. Pause the video. Ago. I started learning English 5 years ago. So here we're talking about the past, started, we've got the past simple tense, and we're counting back from now, a period of 5 years. We can't say I started learning English 5 years before, because 5 years before what? There's no time clause or time expression there. It doesn't work. They've never been skiing. Before. They've never been skiing before. So here we're using before to talk about something any point earlier than now. And we're using the present perfect tense. So we don't need a time expression or time clause here. The accident happened 3 months. The festival. Before. The accident happened 3 months before the festival. So here we're using before to talk about something that happened earlier than a specified point in the past, which was the festival. So the festival happened in the past, and earlier than that, the accident happened. He got home 5 minutes. Ago. He got home 5 minutes ago. So we're in the past simple, he got home, and we're counting back 5 minutes from now. We should meet. The concert starts. Before. We should meet before the concert starts. So here we're using before to talk about the future. So the concert starts is our specified future point, and we should meet at a time earlier than that. They started work 2 hours. Ago. They started work 2 hours ago. Past simple tense, they started work, and we're counting back 2 hours from now. Last one. I've seen this film, but it was a long time, so I don't mind watching it again. I've seen this film before, but it was a long time ago, so I don't mind watching it again. So we're using before to refer to any point earlier than now. We're using it with the present perfect tense, I've seen. And it was a long time ago, past simple, it was. And a long time ago, a long period, counting back from now. Well done, guys. If you learnt something with that video, then please give it a like, and why not subscribe for more? And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything. See you in the next video.